So you want to learn how to create intense glitch effects just like this inside of After Effects? Well, I'm about to break it down step by step, quick and easy inside of this tutorial. But real quick before we get into it, I just want to let you guys know that I'm Lurking Visuals and I run my own editing store where we sell editing presets and assets for video editors just like you. We got some crazy preset packs for After Effects and Premiere Pro, but also some editing assets for all editing software. And if you're watching this during the holidays around New Year's, then I'm actually running a huge BOGO sale, which means buy one get one free. So if you add one pack to your cart, you'll get another one for completely free. And if you add 4 packs to your cart, you'll be getting 2 of them for completely free. So if that sounds interesting to you, check the first link in the description, but let's get right into the tutorial. And this effect is actually from my VFX Essentials pack, but this pack includes 40 plus high quality viral effects that you see in a lot of music videos nowadays, and this pack will probably be out soon. But enough of that. If you're interested, go check the link in the description, but let's get right into the tutorial. And now to make this effect, the first thing I'll be doing is creating an adjustment layer. Right click, go to new and create a new adjustment layer. And to this one, the first effect that I'll be adding on is a distort chroma, and this is a plugin from Sapphire, so you're going to need Sapphire for this. And the first thing that I'll be doing is turning it down to 0.5 and turn up the blur lens to 400, and now I'll go like 10 frames in right around here and keyframe the 0.5 and then go back to the beginning and turn all the way back to 0. That way we will have the effect coming in. And then I'll go like 1 second into the clip around here and press this button right here to create a new keyframe, and then I'll go right here to the end and turn it down to 0. So now we got this going on. It's pretty simple, but now I'll be adding on the next effect, which will be a Displacer Pro, and this is a free plugin which you can download, and I'll leave the download link in the description for you guys. And with this effect I'll be messing with the translate X, and I'll be keyframing it at 0 at the beginning, and then right here around 10 frames in I'll turn it down to -25, and then I'll go like all the way over here and turn it up to +40, and then here at the end I'll turn it down to 0, and somewhere in between here I want to turn it back to 0 again. Then I'll be going down to edge behavior and press mirror repeat. That way it will look like this instead of having these black parts. And then I'll mess with the rotation a little bit, so I'll create a keyframe for that, and then I'll go like halfway through somewhere around here and drag it down to -66, and then over here I'll drag it down to 0 again. And as you can tell right now, it's a lot of stuff going on, but that's kind of what I want it to be like, because it will look great when I add the glitch on. And the next effect that I'll be adding on is a digital damage from Sapphire once again, and I'll just drag it onto the adjustment layer. For the intensity I'll be turning it down to 0 here at the beginning and keyframe that one as well as the seed, and then I'll go over here and turn it up to 1.7 when everything starts, and then I'll just go to the end and turn it down to 0. And with the seed I'll be turning it up to 2 all the way over here at the end. So you can tell we're really starting to get that glitchy look right now, and maybe it's a little bit too much, so I'll just drag the seed all the way over here instead and turning it down a little bit. But I'm happy with that. We got that intense look right now. And next up I'll be adding a mosaic effect, and this will give us a little bit more of that glitch look. And here at the beginning I'll be turning it up to 400 for both horizontal and vertical blocks, and I'll keyframe both of them and then press U so I can see all my keyframes and go all the way here where everything starts, and I'll be turning it down to like 120 for both. Yeah, that's a little bit too much, so I'll do like 175. And over here I'll be turning it down around 1 second to like 89.23, just so I can have something really glitchy over here. And then I'll be turning it up to 400 again a couple of frames later, like this. So now if I play through, this is what we got. And now I'll be adding on a jitter frames effect, once again from Sapphire, and I really love this effect. I think it's pretty underrated, but I'll be turning up the edit frame length to 2, and I'll be turning down the jitter frame distance to 0, at least here in the beginning, and I'll be keyframing that one, and then I'll turn it up to like 6.7, and then I'll go 10 frames in here to 20 frames, and I'll be turning it back to 0. And over here at 1 second, I'll be creating a new keyframe at 0. And over here, I'll be turning it up to 8 at the jitter frame distance. And then the next frame, I'll be turning it down to 0 again. And actually, I'll be moving these two all the way back here to the end, and this one a little bit over here. So now this is what I got. And now lastly, as the last effect, I'll be adding on a sapphire flicker, and I'll be turning it down to 0 here at the beginning, and then like over here I'll be turning it up to 0.6, and then once again over here I'll create another keyframe for the 0.6 right there, and then turn it back to 0 over here. And that's pretty much it. And like always, you can mess with all of these effects to get something you like. And if you feel like this was a little bit too much, you can just turn down some of these settings, because this one was supposed to be pretty intense. And real quick before we're done, I just want to show you guys a quick way that you can add this effect, which will be with the preset pack. So just like that, all I got to do is play it through, and I got this intense glitch going on. And inside of this preset pack, we got a bunch of different VFX presets. We also got one glitch that is a little bit more calm, that looks like this. But yeah, like if you're trying to level up your workflow, speed it up, level up your edits in some different ways, make sure to check the link in the description. But that's it for today's tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.